In 3 words I can sum up everything I've learned about life, it goes on. We love the things we love for what they are. Happiness makes up in height for what it lacks in length. Good fences make good neighbors. Nothing gold can stay. Education doesn't change life much. It just lifts trouble to a higher plane of regard. Nobody was ever meant to remember or invent what he did with every cent. Life must be kept up at a great rate in order to absorb any considerable amount of learning. Our very life depends on everything's recurring till we answer from within. You've got to love what's lovable and hate what's hateable. It takes brains to see the difference. Love is an irresistible desire to be irresistibly desired. No tears in the writer, no tears in the reader. No surprise in the writer, no surprise in the reader. These woods are lovely, dark and deep, but I have promises to keep, and miles to go before I sleep. A poem begins as a lump in the throat, a sense of wrong, a homesickness, a lovesickness. If we couldn't laugh, we would all go insane. The best way out is always through. Poetry is what gets lost in translation. Half the world is composed of people who have something to say and can't, and the other half who have nothing to say and keep on saying it. 2 roads diverged in a wood, and I took the one less traveled by, and that has made all the difference. Home is the place where, when you have to go there, they have to take you in. Forgive me my nonsense as I also forgive the nonsense of those who think they talk sense. I'm not confused. I'm just well mixed. Don't ever take a fence down until you know why it was put up. To be a poet is a condition, not a profession. I hold it to be the inalienable right of anybody to go to hell in his own way. Dancing is a vertical expression of a horizontal desire. The afternoon knows what the morning never suspected. Poetry is when an emotion has found its thought and the thought has found words. How many things would you attempt if you knew you could not fail? The world is full of willing people, some willing to work, the rest willing to let them. We ran as if to meet the moon. Thinking is not to agree or disagree. That's voting. Before I built a wall, I'd ask to know what I was walling in or walling out. I believe in teaching, but I don't believe in going to school. Unless you are educated in metaphor, you are not safe to be let loose in the world. Poetry is what gets lost in translation. Forgive me my nonsense as I also forgive the nonsense of those who think they talk sense. The reason why worry kills more people than work is that more people worry than work. The brain is a wonderful organ. It starts working the moment you get up in the morning and does not stop until you get into the office. By faithfully working 8 hours a day, you may eventually get to be boss and work 12 hours a day. A person will sometimes devote all his life to the development of one part of his body, the wishbone. Anything more than the truth would be too much.